guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Battle Series, the School of Hard Knocks. So throughout this episode, like every other, we'll be jumping on to the Pokemon Global Link Battle Slot ladder, playing under the Championship Battle rules, which is the equivalent rule set of the VGC 2018 season. So it's Friday, hope you guys are all well. As I explained on Wednesday and Monday's episode, I'm away on holiday this week and next, so we're having a bit of a hiatus on the channel, but I'm pre-recording episodes to make sure that we've got content while I'm away, because I don't want the channel going on a lull like we did over Christmas and then it's getting back into the swing of things. So if I keep things going while I'm away, it means that the flow is still there and everything's as all normal as always, hopefully. Anyway, so we are playing the Mega Mawile team this week with the Porygon 2, Araquanid, Tapu Koko, Landorus Therian and Latias. So let's go for a bit of Team Rainbow Rocket music to get us underway today, and hopefully we have a good couple of games. Hopefully we don't bump into too many Charwais. But one of the things, like I said on Wednesday, I'd love to integrate in the team, and I feel would really complement the Mawile very well, would be a T-Tar. So maybe in future, when we come back to this team, when I'm back, we may get a variant of this team back on the channel. But let me know what you think about that. Anyway, we've got a first opponent of the day running another Mega Mawile, Gothitelle, Tapu Koko, Incineroar, Como-O and Tapu Bulu. So we've got 4 fairies on this team. Not something you see too often with the double Tapus there, Tapu Koko, Tapu Bulu to get the terrain control, support that Como-O. We've got the Incineroar there for the Intimidate, double Intimidate support alongside the Mega Mawile. Gothitelle's the biggest thing on the team for the trap support there. So how are we gonna approach this? Araquanid's good for us, but obviously the Tapu Koko, Tapu Bulu kind of give us a lot of issues. Como-O setting up is a bit of a problem as well. We do have Tapu Koko and we've got our own Mawile to kind of help with that. So let's see. Do we go Trick Room mode with this team? I feel like we probably do. Problem is my opponent's got Fake Out and we don't have Fake Out, so it can give them a bit of an advantage turn 1 if, you know, if we don't lead right here. I think if we lead Mawile Araquanid, maybe. Although I kind of want something with a pivot out. T2 is always going to be good, and I guess we'll go Tapu Koko as our last one. And I was streaming Tuesday night last night, so it's so weird. My follower and subscriber icons weren't operating when I was on the stream last night, which was really annoying. I was running the rain team that Carson ran at the Sao Paulo region international championships this past weekend, so we're trying that out last night. And for some reason throughout the whole stream, my follower subscriber alerts weren't coming up, and now they're pinging off like crazy in the background, which is super annoying. But hopefully I figure that out for the stream that I'm going to do tomorrow night. There won't be a stream, obviously it's Friday this is going up, so we're not streaming over these 2 weeks while I'm away, which is a bit unfortunate, but already looking forward to getting back into the streams with you guys. Anyway, we see Gothitelle come out, it's going to get that trap up immediately. We're seeing Mawile come out for my opponent as well. So we can Mega Evolve. We could potentially double into the Mawile here. We could also double into the Gothitelle. But the thing is, I don't mind the Trick Room going up too much. Does the Incineroar come in though? I mean, one thing we could do is double into the Mawile with a Fire Fang and a Waterium. Because if the Incineroar comes in, it'll get the double Intimidate off, but the Waterium will still pick up the KO. And there goes the Mawile. Come on, Incineroar. Tapu Bulu. But I mean, we're gonna get it with at least the Fire Fang as well, so we should be doing good damage to it. Depends what this Gothitelle goes for. Could see an ally switch as well. I don't think so early on, but never know. Gothitelle just protects. So we're going to get a double attack into this Bulu. We're kind of wasting the Waterium here, but like I say, we should be doing pretty good damage to it. It's a shame we didn't Iron Head into that slot at the same time. Might have been nice. Let's see what we do. Okay, so we are intimidated. Wow, that does so much damage. So we're really going to take a bit of recovery here. I feel like we just go for an Iron Head into that slot and probably protect the Araquanid this turn, because potentially a Wood Hammer or a Horn Leech or something coming out into that slot, but we can't really do too much because we're trapped. We can't switch or anything like that, so we want to just try and get rid of this Tapu Bulu. It's a big threat for our Araquanid at the minute. My opponent knows this as well. Whether or not they attack or protect this turn, no, they're just going to switch out, cycle and Intimidate, and get them all while back in, and another Intimidate. Thing is though, like, our Iron Head's still going to be doing good damage. It hasn't Mega Evolved, so. And what's the Gothitelle going to do? Ally Switch. Okay. And we don't mind this too much, because we're going to get damage onto the Gothitelle. And at the moment, like, my opponent's not really doing anything to kind of cause us too many issues. I feel like we go for... Do we double into the Gothitelle now? Has revealed the Ally Switch. I feel like I want to go Iron Head. But the Mawile's the bigger threat here. I mean, like I keep saying, I don't mind the Gothitelle. Setting up the Trick Room. We've got 2 Trick Room Pokemon. I'm just going to double into the Mawile slot with an Iron Head and a Liquidation. You see the Mega Mawile evolving, getting its funk on. We'll see what Gothitelle going for a Helping Hand. Going for a Play Rough. Oh, going for a Rock Slide. It's actually faster than both of our targets. Oh. Wow. It takes down Araquanid. Okay. We don't flinch and we do get the Iron Head off. But disappointing losing Araquanid there. Helping Hand, Rock Slide, man. Doing damage. And what have we got to bring in? We've got P2. P2 is not bad because we can go for the Trick Room. So we will send in P2. Seems like our internet is lagging a little bit. What do we get? An attack boost. Okay. Probably going to be doing more damage with a Fire Fang and just a T-Bolt into that Mawile. So let's go for that. We could have went for the Trick Room, but I wonder if my opponent thinks we'll set the Trick Room up and go for the Trick Room themselves to kind of counteract our Trick Room. And therefore setting the Trick Room up for us, which is always the mind game, I guess. You got 2 Trick Room Pokemon. No, just a Helping Hand. So, we do outspeed them all with our P2. Do decent enough damage. Iron Head into P2. Wow. And the Fire Fang. This will put it into, yeah, T-Bolt range. Now you've got to think that maybe an Ally Switch comes out here. And I'm really tempted to double in on the Gothitelle slot with a T-Bolt. I think I will cover the Mawile regardless with an Iron Head. But I'm going to go T-Bolt into that Gothitelle slot because I feel like an Ally Switch is coming out here. Has to. There's the Ally Switch. So we call it. We'll get rid of the Mawile. And we'll get some Iron Head damage onto this Gothitelle as well. Even -2 Gothitelle, like Mawile's still hitting like a truck. And this grassy terrain really helping us out here. It is going to fade now, but the healing power of that has been pretty nice for our Mawile. And do we see the Tapu Bulu coming? Or is it going to be Incineroar maybe? So my opponent just taking his time. We know he's got the Tapu Bulu in the back, but we don't know the fourth Pokemon, so it is going to be Tapu Bulu again. Okay. Maybe this is going to be my opponent's way to get rid of the Porygon 2. I'm just going to Iron Head into the Bulu, and I'm going to recover with P2. I really don't feel like I get a move off with P2 at the moment though. Because I feel like the Bulu just attacks straight into the P2. Like a Wood Hammer will take us down from this range. But I mean, if they Wood Hammer or Horn Leech, we take them down with an Iron Head. And then we've got Coco to come in. And there's a helping hand. What's it going to be? Horn Leech into... yeah. We do lose P2, but I mean, like I say, it doesn't matter too much because we're going to take the Bulu down. It's a shame that we lose Porygon 2. The Iron Head is going to be enough to take down the Bulu. I wonder what my opponent's last Pokemon is. Makes you wonder, because if it was the Incineroar, you would have thought it would have come in by now. Like, that would have been the perfect turn to bring the Incineroar in. It is the Incineroar. Okay. So we'll get the electric terrain up. No Intimidate from the Incineroar though. That's strange. That's interesting. Okay. Do we just attack with Mawile? We're probably better off just going play rough and Thunderbolt, to be honest. Yeah, let's double into it. Double into the Incineroar. Because the Gothitelle, helping hand, ally switch. Okay, so we get the Fake Out into the Coco. We will get play rough misses and the Trick Room set up. You've gotta love this game sometimes. We'll go for the play rough again. It's going to be neutral. We'll protect the Coco this turn. I mean, if my opponent just helping hands into the Mawile, it's going to be game. You've got to hope they attack into the Coco here though. We do hit the play rough. We could have went for Iron Head there. Oh, you know, if... yeah, they go for the Coco. So we'll go for... I mean, if we go... yeah, we need to go play rough, really. We're going to lose Coco. But we'll go for a Thunderbolt again into the Incineroar. Because there's no point in the double protect. We may as well try. They want to target down the Mawile here. We potentially take the Incineroar. That play rough miss though. Haunted by play rough misses. I think in Worlds 2014 I must have used about 9 play roughs that whole tournament, and I think about 3 hit the whole tournament. It was like the worst move. I wish there's a more accurate physical fairy type attack. But never mind. Game Freak have decided it would probably be too strong if there was. So we're going to see an ally switch. We're not going to see a helping hand come out this turn. We might be able to get rid of the Gothitelle. There's a play rough. Let's see. Is it enough? Oh, it's not. We just proc a berry. I don't think Coco takes the Flare Blitz though. Unintimidated. Might be into the Mawile though. It is. Yeah, okay. Now we need to stall out the now we need to stall out the Trick Room. Oh, if we'd only targeted the Gothitelle there. Oh, we just missed the KO again. How many turns of trickery have we got? We just need a double protect, right? I think that's what we need. Yeah. Let's go for it. I mean, if we get it. I don't think it... Oh, the Incineroar. Is it in range for a Dazzle? Probably not. Coming out with a helping hand. Come on, we never get the double protect on the channel when we need it. So, the one time when we need it most. So I feel like this play rough and miss needs accounting for. So come on, Coco, you make up for Mawile's dodgy eyesight. Pull us through this one. There's the helping hand. Come on, Coco. We get it! Okay, it's not over, but we get it. Coco, too good. Right. Now the mind games. Is there an ally switch? Or is it Dazzle enough? Or do we just attack into the Incineroar? Let's just Dazzle. Let's Dazzle and hope it's enough. I really don't think it is though. Is the ally switch? I don't think Dazzle's going to be enough, is it? Oh no, it's not enough. Oh no. So we're going to go down to Flablets from this range, 100% unintimidated. I mean, if we got the Intimidate off, maybe. But the Incineroar will go down to recoil. So technically, everyone's Pokemon faints. And it's a draw. Oh, that is frustrating. Like I say, if the play rough hadn't missed, I think we would have locked it up. But that is just one of those things. Good game to my opponent, and we'll move on to our next game. I hate it when it comes down to praying for like RNG. And it's like, you know, you've kind of made a little bit of a wrong step somewhere along the line. But never mind. Let's move on and find our next opponent. So hopefully it doesn't take too long. Hopefully my Wi-Fi gets its act together. What music do we want? Let's see. Let's go for league title defense, and we'll finish hopefully with a win today. Like Wednesday was like a cool episode. I felt like Wednesday was a really good episode because we kind of went into our first match a bit rusty, kind of just led wrong altogether, wrong team selection. Then we had two really good games and we pulled two really good wins out. I don't feel like that was too bad a game there. Maybe could have made a few different plays here and there, but I think overall it was alright. Play rough miss is always disappointing when it does happen, but it is one of those things that you have to kind of expect when you're running play rough because of its accuracy. It does say 90% accurate on the text of the image, the move, but I have some doubts about how 90% accurate that is. It misses way more than 90% of the time, so we'll see. Anyway, we've got our next opponent, and I'll stop digressing over that. So we've got Pelipper, Ludicolo, we've got the Rain mode there. Pelipper going to be able to support with Tailwind, those strong water type attacks, and bring the Rain. We've got Manectric, which is going to be the Mega there, to provide Intimidate support for the team once it Mega evolves. It's a strong pivot, works well under Rain as well, could potentially have access to Thunder. We've got the Celesteela there that's going to benefit as well from the Rain, protecting it from those fire type attacks. We've got Heatran as well to kind of complement the Celesteela. Everything that Celesteela is kind of weak to, Heatran kind of deals with, and a little bit of vice versa there. And then Tapu Bulu is the Tapu on the team, protecting the Heatran and the Manectric, especially from those ground type attacks that they're weak from, and supporting the Ludicolo with its grass type attacks. So, this might be a game for Latias. Latias is so good in rain, so I think it will bring Latias. I think I'll bring Coco as well. We probably want a good old Araquanid, and we want Mawile or P2? Mawile P2. Maybe P2. Because if we can get a Trick Room set up, yeah, let's go for that. Celesteela might be a bit of an issue to deal with. We're kind of relying on Coco to deal with that. But we have got the Porygon 2 as well, so you know, we have got a little bit of a fallback. It's just that Mega Manectric. If we see it and it doesn't Mega Evolve, it makes things a bit more difficult for us. So, Pokemon Trainer Andre sends out Pelipper, Ludicolo. We send out Tapu Koko, Latias. So, Pelipper bringing the rain, we get the electric terrain up. I think Tapu Koko is too important for us to like let go right now. I'm gonna Icy Wind with Latias, start getting some speed control. Do we bring in P2 or Araquanid? Maybe P2. I know there's probably, it's very unlikely that a Hurricane comes out into that slot, but at the same time, I kind of prefer not to risk Araquanid right at the right now. So we're gonna get in, get a special attack boost, which is what it's all about. Fake Out coming out into the Latias and a Tailwind. Tailwind, yeah. So we could potentially set up a Trick Room. You've got to imagine that the Z move comes out now onto the P2 to try and get rid of it. 100%. I'm going to go for the Icy Wind again. Or do I just attack? Do I just start attacking with Latias into the Ludicolo and then switch in Araquanid now to take the Z move? Which isn't a bad plan, to be honest. There's the Z gem jingling in the background there. Gonna power up that Ludicolo. It's gonna go for the Waterium. I'd imagine we'll probably see this and a Brine into that what was Porygon 2 slot now, Araquanid, who'll be able to take this super comfortably. We'll still take good damage from it, but preserving P2 is quite important here. Man, that is so much damage in a Brine, yeah. To follow up. And we do get a Side Shock into that Ludicolo. Doing not bad damage, so we're going to be able to pick up the KO onto it next turn. So we can go for another Side Shock. Yeah, and we can probably switch in P2 now. Because I don't want to just let Araquanid go down, you know. If we get a Trick Room up, Araquanid's going to be really good in the end game. Especially if the Heatran's in the back. We'll probably see a Hurricane into that slot, I'd imagine. We'll get the special attack boost again. Ludi pulling out the Stray Protect. I'm going to see a Hurricane? Yeah, Hurricane. Into the Latias though. And it does pick up the Confusion, which is not ideal for us. We do use the Side Shock. Okay. Let's just go for that again into the Ludi because it has just protected. And let's try and get a Trick Room up with P2. Well, try. We should be able to. I think the worst case scenario is we get confused by the Hurricane and we can't get it set up. Like the big nuke from the Ludicolo is gone now, so we should be fine setting this up. So. See what my opponent wants to go for. Maybe they adjust and switch the Ludicolo out. But they are just thinking about it. Here's a Hydro Pump going all in on P2. Ooh. crit. Oh man. We do get the side shock off through the confusion, which is good. We're gonna get the KO on Ludi for the crit. I wonder if we would have got it either way. That crit Hydro Pump though. And we do get the Trick Room up as the Tailwind Pit is out. Huh. What are we going to see my opponent bring in? It's going to be the Celesteela. I think we chase down the Pelipper right now. We got Side Shock into that. Yeah. And we've got to go for the recovers with P2. I don't care if this Celesteela starts getting Leech Seeds off, which it's probably going to try and do. Thing is, if that Hydro Pump hadn't crit there, we would be in such better position to launch off like a T-Bolt now into that Celesteela or the Pelipper. It's just a shame that we got nailed with it, really. So we get the recover off. We have the slowest thing on the field, the fastest thing in the Trick Room. Celesteela going for that Leech Seed. Yeah. I'm going to see a Brine come out into P2, but not doing half as much damage. Come on, Latias. Oh, the one time you want to not hit yourself in confusion is right now. Ha! Okay, the electric terrain disappears from the field. We need to just Side Shock again into the Pelipper and recover again with P2. Oh! Gotta love a good bit of RNG in this game. But the rain has stopped, so that is a plus for us, because the Pelipper's not going to be hitting as hard with its water type attacks. Hurricane's not going to be as accurate anymore. You imagine Celesteela will probably just go for a Leech Seed into the Latias. But P2, we can start the recovery now. Yeah, Pelipper's going to switch out what's coming in. Manectric. Okay. I don't mind this too much, because the Side Shock will be able to 2-hit KO. And there's a Leech Seed. But the Latias avoids, snaps out of confusion. After that last dismal turn, we do get the Side Shock, which will be 2-hit KO on that, which is nice. And imagine Manectric probably protects here, but we'll just go for another recover with P2 and just make sure that we're full and healthy as possible. We're not really utilising our Trick Room turns too much here, but I don't feel like we've got much option to do a lot else at the moment. So Manectric not Mega Evolving here, and I would say probably from the threat of the Thunderbolt, Heavy Slam into our Latias. Not Leech Seed in this turn, trying to get the KO, but not quite enough. Procs our Wiki Berry. We'll get the Side Shock into that Manectric, because we are going to underspeed it. We're not running a fast Latias, more bulky. Side Shock is enough to pick up the KO there. Get rid of that Lightning Rod ability, and what we can do is get the Coco in now, because I think our Trick Room ends. So what we want to try and do is get Latias out, Coco in, start smashing the Celesteela with some Thunderbolts. We've got the special attack boost if we can get the boost from the electric terrain as well. And then we've always got Latias as a fallback for ourselves, so we'll bring Coco in. This is the last turn of Trick Room, so we can launch a big fat T-Bolt off into this Celesteela. I wonder if the Pelipper just protects. Maybe not. But regardless, we can get Coco in and start doing some damage and putting a lot of pressure on this next turn. Unless, of course, my opponent decides to Heavy Slam, Brine or Hurricane that target to get rid of it. So get Coco in, get the electric terrain up, and then we will be relying on P2. But we still got the Araquanid. We can get a Trick Room up and, you know, make use of... Ooh, get the paralysis. It's fully paralyzed. RNG shining down on us kindly here. Hurricane from the Pelipper. Okay, so we just, I think, let's T-Bolt the Pelipper and T-Bolt the Celesteela. Celesteela probably protects here, though. Pelipper might go for a Tailwind, but even with a Tailwind, I doubt the Celesteela actually outspeeds us still. Celesteela protecting. Should have doubled the Pelipper, really. There's the brine into P2, but... Oh, it is enough this time. The damage roll. Okay. But at the same time, I think we're going to be fine. Coco deals with the Celesteela. Latias can deal with the Pelipper all day long. So... I will just go T-Bolt and Psyshock. And we should be able to wrap this one up pretty easily. Like, the Celesteela goes for Protect again, yeah. Doesn't get it. T-Bolt is going to pick up the KO. Psyshock should do over half to this Pelipper, for sure. Pelipper probably goes for a Tailwind here, maybe. No, not as much. Yeah, Tailwind. Probably say go for a brine. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's protect Coco and go for an icy wind into the Pelipper. Do we see a Hurricane come out into the Latias? That'll be a nice play for my opponent. Protecting the protect on Coco. Yeah, they do. Confused again. Come on, Latias. If you don't get confused, get the Icy Wind off, drop the Pelipper's attack, so it's only +1. So Coco will be able to outspeed now. And we'll go for a recover with Latias, just in case this Pelipper decides to protect. But the game is all but over now. There's the T-Bolt to finish things up. And we managed to come out victorious. So, I think we finished positive for the week. For sure we do. 1-1 Monday. 2 wins, 1 loss Tuesday. 4 wins today, 3 losses. So 4-3 for the week. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. And it was a bit of a fun team. We've had some hard matchups as well, so we faced a lot of Charizard Y with the Mawile team, which hasn't been easy, but we've done alright. And the main thing is, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this week's little mini run with Mawile. It's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it, so I hope you have as well. As I say, we'll probably come back to this team at some stage, because I feel like it'd be nice to revisit it with the Mega T-Torrent and maybe a few tweaks here and there. We've not really utilised Landorus like I thought we might when putting the team together at the start of the week, so it'll be good to kind of revisit that and see. But if you've got suggestions on how you would kind of build around this team, or what you'd maybe adapt into it, do let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. As I say, I will be on holiday, but I will be checking comments as much as I can when I'm away in downtime and things like that. So we're going to wrap things up, end it for the weekend, but we'll be back. I've got exciting news, because we'll be back on Monday with a brand new team to feature again while I'm away. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Got it all prepared and ready. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it. Do tune in on Monday for that. And just have an amazing weekend, guys. Whatever you're up to, have fun. and I will look forward to catching up with you Monday, and more importantly catching up with you when I get back from holidays. But if you want to keep up to date with me while I'm away, make sure to follow me on Twitter. Osiris VGC is my handle, and I will be tweeting out pics and what I'm up to most days on there if you want to follow and see what I'm up to over in Cali. Awesome California. So yeah, alright guys, take care of yourselves. Thanks so much for watching. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content, and I will see you all on Monday next week. Have a great weekend, have a great afternoon, morning, day, whatever time of day it is, night it is. Take care of yourselves, and until Monday, I'll see you then. So until then, bye bye.